Hi everybody, here it is me again, Scrap and Lizzie. My name is, my mother didn't give me that, like I told you before. I just call myself that name. I call myself Scrap and Lizzie, because I'm always scrapping with something. Now, I made this, I'm working on collages on backgrounds actually to make some ATC cards. And I was just wondering, this is like those napkins you get from McDonald's or somewhere, and they're only one layer, I believe. No, they are two layers. Wait. I'm trying that lip method and it's not working. My lip method. Wait a minute. Maybe it is just one. No, it's two. No, I think it's just one layer. Okay. Let's see. But I just wanna give this a try and see if I go over it with this, with Mod, Mod Podgy stuff and just put it. This here Mod Podge has got like a violet tint to it. Kind of cute, kind of neat. But I'm making my ATCs for spring. I want spring. I want spring to be here. I want to say spring has sprung. And so I just want to see what this will do. Putting this brown napkin over it. It might block out too much spring, make it look like fall. I don't know. But I want to try it because you never know till you try. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying. And then I'll let it dry and see what happens. But I'm also going to put more paint and stuff on these before I cut them apart to ATC size. But I kind of feel like this brown napkin, I might like this. See, because you can see through it. I'm thinking that with these brown napkins that you can get from like restaurants like McDonald's and such as that, I got a feeling that my feeling tells me that you could may get like a vintage look from it. Now I might be dead wrong. It might be goofy when it's done. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to do it anyway and give it a try. So, okay, now this has to dry. Well, so I'll put this off to the side and okay, this one is dry. But this one I'm not going to do brown. Um, Getting some napkins here. Let me see. I got my bag of napkins, and I'm going to get. Let's see. What am I going to get? Oh, look at that one with butterflies. Let's see. What do I have? Oh, look at that one with butterflies. See, I need to get something springish and lightish. That one's good. Let's see. I don't want anything really dark. That's pretty. Maybe. Boy, see if I take too many out, and I have too many choices. And I have too many choices. That's not good either. I learned this lip method. Who did I learn that from? Was it Let's Make a Mess Today? I don't know. Where she just puts them on her lips and they pull right apart. It really works. And I can't really stand putting anything wet in my, I mean dry in my mouth, it makes me get the gibbers. And so, but gosh, it works. It works perfect. Just put that napkin in your lips and take a little, oh, and then open your lips. Put it in your lips, and when you open your lips, then it's apart. Like magic. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there. We'll see what happens. I want my back. See that I think I'm going to like this. Yep, because see that's pretty. Because oh yeah, I like this one. Okay, now that's got to dry. That's going to dry. Let's see how the background shows through, and let's see how that looks when it's dry. Now I have this one. Now that's dry. I don't have that on. But what I'm going to do here now is the backs of the napkin. There's two more layers. So I'm just going to take one of the white layers, and I'll put the white layer. Oh, now see, this is just going to mute it just a bit in my humble opinion. Okay, and I'm just gonna put the white layer of that napkin over like this and see what happens to that. And look at that. I think this is awesome. Yeah. I had not been saving the white layers of the napkins. I was saving them for a while, and I said, oh, I'm going to save them. But now I say, yay, I'm glad I saved them. What if I put that one over there? Let's just do that and see what happens. That's what you got to do, is you just got to see what happens. Try things and see what happens. Part of it ripped a little bit. Okay, now we'll see what that one looks like when it's dry. Now, let's see. We have this one. I did a few of these. See, now this one's going to get that other layer of napkin. Put some layer on this. On this one, I'm speed Mod Podging. This Mod Podge I have right now, I call it Mod Podge. It's actually Martha Stewart decoupage, because they had it over there at Tuesday morning, and I said, well, that's cheap enough. Let's go ahead and try that. And so I bought some, and this one's got like a lavender tint. Oh, I already said that. You know, if I repeat myself, just ignore me. Just ignore me if I repeat myself. This is okay. I ordered my Tim Holtz tonic glass mat. I ordered it off of Simon Says, and I pre-ordered it like a long time ago. Well, like not a long time ago, but sort of a long time ago. And and it's not going to get here till April 30th or something before they're going to ship them out. And that just flops my dripper, because now I seen today that, ooh, look at that one. Look at that. That's pretty. I saw today that, oh, I have got some of the most prettiest napkins. Holy smoke. These are onto one another. Okay. I saw today that Secret got one in the mail today. And I'm so jelly that she got hers, and us who ordered from Simon Says has to wait. Has to wait until the 30th. And we ordered way before, way long time ago. We ordered it. And so I think we should have ours, but yeah, we'll wait. I'll be patient and wait. Yeah, it's no big deal. As long as I live that long, it's good. Gives me something to look forward to. I'm glad Stacy got hers today. She was real happy with hers. She was so excited. She never even knew they made them. Okay, this is cute. I love these napkins. This one's got like a fairy on it. Oh man, is that ever cute. It's got fairies and mushrooms. That is really awesome. Okay, and I'm just putting that right over top of those. So now when I cut this apart to ATC sizes, 2.5 by 3.5, they're going to be, I'm curious as to what's going to show on each one. That's how pretty they are. Okay, let's see. There's another one. Kind of scattered about here and there. Now this one is going to have, pull it up apart, just the white. I'll put just the white on that one. So there we'll get the Madapaja. We'll get that on there. I think this is the last Mod Podge I have. And then it's going to be Stacy's recipe. I'll make my own. Which I think is basically glue and water. I don't remember which. That'll be fine. I got plenty of glue. About a gallon of Elmer's. Gallon of Elmer's. Oh, ooh, that's pretty. Using this white part, just the white part of the napkin is kind of cool because it just mutes the colors some. And so you don't have the bright color, you have the muted color. And I'm going to go over this I'm going to be using some stencils and I think maybe some stamping and for sure circles with white paint. I just love my circles. I just love circles on things. And then when I get all that done, and they're all good and dry, then I'll cut them apart. And let me see where I'm at. Did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I just have this little half piece. Put that down there. This one is still a little wet because I just did that one a little while ago. And so there, and now I have this one, so I'm going to use this piece. It's like rounded, but I'm going to cut that round off when I cut them apart for cards, or inchies or twinchies, or just pieces for embellishments. You never know what's going to get. And so we just put it together like that. Pretty flowers. I need to really get started on planting some flowers out in the yard. I do more container flowers. I don't put too much in the ground. Hard to grow. Our soil is so sandy. And my grandmother used to make, her flower gardens were gorgeous. I don't know how she did it. My grandmother, she must have been, I don't know, she was Wonder Woman because she kept the farm going. She didn't do the actual farm chores, but she did like all the cooking, all the cleaning, all the gardening as far as the flower gardens. the men folk did the vegetable gardens because they would make great big truck gardens. And and like my dad would work on the garden, on the big gardens, on the truck gardens. But it was so neat how everybody did up there because my dad would grow a lot of root vegetables and he did corn, watermelon. He'd make them little watermelons. And but then other farmers would do different things like the green beans and the peas and but they would make huge gardens of these. And then when it come harvesting time, everybody shared. I loved harvesting time and everybody shared. Somebody might grow just potatoes or somebody might grow a whole bunch of rutabagas or sweet potatoes or something. And then when they were ready, then and everybody just shared them, and and then everybody had vegetables for the whole season. Then everybody would be helping, freeze helping, can help. Everybody helped each other. I just I so much of my growing up days up there on the farm were so memorable and so wonderful. And I used to always play hide and seek in the cornfield. That was fun. And then my dad always knew where I was sitting because where he would grow like just regular green peas that are in a pod. I would sit there and I loved to just pop that pod open and eat the peas just right out of the garden. And then he'd see a whole bunch of a pile of husks, just the shell of the pea, and he'd say, "I know where my Lizzie's been." And because he knew the rest of them didn't eat them peas like I did. But oh my gosh, were they wonderful! And so we get in trouble though if we crack the watermelon sometime because they're just little. But I mean, when you make a big truck garden, they're huge. You got two huge gardens. You got a couple acres of just watermelon. Yeah, but my dad didn't like for us to bust open the watermelons. I guess they were more valuable. I don't know. Okay, now I'm wondering if this stuff is going to dry. I guess I could take out my heat gun. You know what? I'm just what is this? This is 17 minutes. I'm gonna I did a part one on my ATC. This is gonna be part two. So I gotta learn how to put them all in like an order. Because there's a place on YouTube you can put them in order, but I don't know how to do that yet. I think maybe I'll have to read up on that and do that. So I'm just gonna leave this like this. I'm gonna let these just dry natural, and I'm just gonna let them dry natural for right now, and instead of dragging out my heat gun, because I got to clear off the area here where I can get my white paint. These two are empty. Get my white paint and out, and that what I'm gonna do with my next step, and so then I'll make that one my part three. And then if I figure out how to put my videos in like order, then it'll be like part one, part two, part three. I think. I don't know. Don't know how that works because I'm old and senile. I don't know how things work, but it's okay. So I'm gonna leave it there. I do believe, and so let me see what we're gonna read today. We're gonna um, believe that opportunities everywhere and all around you. People will try to tell you that all the great opportunities have been snapped up. In reality, the world changes every second, blowing new opportunities in all directions, including yours. And that's right, including yours. Okay, that's for the next time. It's my belief when just keep believing. Always believe. I think I want to fix this cover. I think I want to put stuff on it. I love this book, but it needs more. Don't you think it needs more just to frame these words? Because the book is so special in itself. Okay, love you very much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and come back for part three where I work some more on my ATC cards. I think I'll make this like a whole series of ATCs. I don't know that I'll do that, but that's my plan for right now. Okay, God bless you. May He watch over every step you take, every move you make, and I will see you on the next video. God bless.